Room 21 Rockstar families, and welcome to our weekly VODCAST. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely extraordinary weekend. I cannot believe that we are already into the week of March, guys. It's absolutely crazy, but we are rocking and rolling. We're finally back to some normal scheduling. All the snow for the moment seems to have passed by, and we are just enjoying these 5-day weeks. So, a couple of quick announcements, and then I'll get you off to the strategy session today. First of all, I wanted to congratulate this week's rock star of the week, Mr. Caleb Marrero. Caleb has been incredible in terms of his genuine consistency, his effective effort, his positive attitude, and his willingness to always help his peers. So, hey, congrats, Caleb. You are this week's rock star of the week. We have a really typical week, guys. Here in Room 21, no major announcements to report upon. Interims were sent home Friday in the Friday folder, so just make sure you sign and return those at your earliest convenience. If you have any questions, please let me know. In addition to that, Barrett Academy Family Trivia Night coming up on Thursday, March 21st. This is going to be an absolutely epic night. Not only are we going to have food, not only are we going to have a ton of fun, we're going to have trivia. Mr. Lowe from our Academy team is moderating all of the trivia. It's going to be an incredibly fun evening, guys. We cannot wait. We hope to see you all there. Mark your calendar, Thursday, March 21st, 6 o'clock p.m., right down in the activity room here at Kate Waller Barrett. I cannot wait. I'll see you guys there. This did come home last week. If you could just RSVP and snip off the bottom of that page, guys, that would be really helpful in our planning. There are no other announcements at this time, guys, but I do want to tell you how the secret hashtag of the week is going to work for the week. So, throughout the strategy session today, words will appear at the bottom of the screen. There will be 3 of them. You must find them as you watch the video, and then unscramble the words to create a statement. That will be our secret hashtag of the week. And with that being said, guys, that will be worth 20 house points for the week. So yes, I'm going to make you work for those house points this week to get those full 20 house points. You're going to have to watch for the unscrambling. I can't wait to see who does it. And I will see you guys on the other end of the strategy session. Hey Rockstars, so welcome to our weekly strategy session. There are so many ways for you to earn house points for your house this week. So let's go ahead and get started. Don't forget, we're at the home of Room 21 sites.google.com/staffordschools.net/room21rockstars. So first I'm going to send you over to the weekly strategy session page, and you'll see our weekly review is already up and ready to go, guys. You can either click on the link like this, or you can get it in the front of the classroom. And don't forget, if you don't want to print it off at home, you can always just go ahead and put it on a sheet of paper, and that will suffice just the same, okay? So you'll find, first of all, we're talking about a little bit of review, a little bit of spiral review here, equivalencies to 3/4, okay? There are more than one answer, or there is more than one answer, so be sure to circle all that apply. Now, our major focus this week, guys, on the weekly review would be in classifying triangles based on side length and angle measure, and then also finding the unknown angle measure in a number of angles and triangles. So with that being said, on this paper, you will see that I put in a bit of a review here, just so that you have the terminology and just so that you have the spelling for each of the terms, just to kind of give you a quick little refresh. Don't forget, every single triangle gets 2 names. One based on side length, one based on angle measure. So be sure to include all names for each triangle as stated. Okay, so those are the triangles that you have to classify: number 1, 2, 3, and 4. They provided you with the angle measures, but you are going to have to figure out the side length. And don't forget, guys, one of the strategies that I showed you last week was to simply kind of take a piece of paper, and I can't obviously do it on the screen, but take the side of a piece of paper and just kind of use a makeshift ruler, put it up to the side, put a marking how long it is, compare it to the other side, and see if you have any sides that are congruent. So that would be a great way to go about that. And then finally, you're finding the missing angle measure in each of the figures below. You can use a calculator for these questions, guys. In fact, you should use a calculator to find each of the unknown angle measures. If you don't have a calculator readily available at home, go to Google, type in calculator, and you'll have one right there in the search. It'll be ready for you to rock and roll. And then finally, just one final question, guys. Dealing with angle measures, just another way to look at the measure of each angle and how we can go about that. So that's also available for you there for the weekly house point review. The weekly house point review this week, guys, is worth 50 house points as long as you show all of your work. Turn it in. You can add those up on the board. A couple of other things that you guys can go ahead and complete. First of all, I put up the Math Antics video for triangles. It is exceptional. I'm not going to play it here during our video, but it's definitely something that you can click on. I love it for a number of reasons. I really love how the guy explains why each triangle is classified the way it is based on side length and angle measure. And they provide such amazing diagrams, guys. So check it out. If you have evidence, whether somebody signs it off, where you show some of your thinking or something like that, that you watch the video in completion, I'll give you 20 house points. But you have to have some form of evidence. Maybe you can use our thinking icons to show your interactions with the video. Maybe you can have somebody at home sign it off, whatever you would like to do. But that video is available there as well. Just a couple of other things, guys. As I showed you last week, there are some of the IXL sites available for you. Last week, we hadn't yet started triangles when I filmed the VODCAST, so there is some triangle practice there. Each of those problems will be worth 2 house points as long as you show your work. And as always, guys, you can go back to any of the concepts that we've studied so far and earn house points as well. Unit 5 Vocabulary Quizlet, as we speak at 9:24 a.m., the actual recording time of this video is not yet ready, but I'm working on it as we speak, so you'll see our new vocabulary words ready to go. When you click that link, guys, that will be available for you. Don't forget, guys, the weekly hashtag of the week is not being announced this week. You're going to see 3 words appear at the bottom of the screen. I'm pointing over that way. And those are going to reveal the secret hashtag of the week as soon as you unscramble the 3 words. You don't have to unscramble the letters within the words. Those words will already make sense. You just have to make the statement in the correct order, and that will be worth 20 house points for the week. So without any further ado, I'm going to send you back over to Mr. Record in person. I hope those tasks and strategies were effective. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. You guys are the very best families in Stafford County, Virginia, and I will see you all right here next week.